Now this section, you can get good at this section. This section can get you good at the unit circle in general. You're identifying degrees and radians of a unit circle where the cosine value, the x value, is equal to root 3 over 2. Now we talked a little bit before about tall and short triangles. If you recognize that cosine is the x value and that that's positive, and you have your little baby unit circle here, a positive direction means of cosine means you're going to be in the first and fourth quadrants. The fact that you're traveling over the greater distance means you're going to have short triangles in those quadrants. So if you can get to that point where you're looking for the short triangle or the bow ties in the first and fourth quadrants, and you're just identifying the degrees, well, all you need to do is say, okay, that's 30 degrees is the first angle, and the last angle before the end is 330 degrees. Now, when you get to know your radians, you'll know that those short triangles all have a denominator of 6. So in that quadrant, pi over 6 is the first one that you see in the first quadrant, and the last one you see before the end is 11 pi over 6. Okay, that same thing can be done with, anything really. I mean, the sine is positive up, sine is negative down. So if you're looking at a unit circle here where you're going down the short distance, well, you're still looking at short triangles. This time though, because sine is negative, sine's up and down, and negative means specifically down, one of the angles is going to be the same as the angle over here. The fourth quadrant short triangle version is 330 degrees. However, instead of it being the 30 degrees up here, it's 30 degrees beyond 180, which is 210. So now the radian equivalent of those is 7 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6. Again, the denominator is 6 because it's a short triangle. And it's 7 in this quadrant here. That's a 7. It's 7 in this quadrant because it's one more than the denominator. That's what's true about any angle in the third quadrant. You get to something like, I don't know, this one here, sine of theta is equal to -1. There's only one place where sine is -1, and that's at 270 degrees, or it's at 3 pi over 2 degrees, or radians.